Hello there and welcome back to another freezing cold morning on the Isle of Mull. Let me just turn you around and I'll show you what I'm going to get now. Betsy's going bonkers. We're going to try this beautiful little cottage. There's a waterfall here as well and a little lone tree, so that's the plan. Join me shortly and we're going to try and get some. We have got a couple of photographers just here with big long lenses. I had a little look on the loch and I couldn't see any otters, so I'm not sure what they're trying to photograph. The otters tend to be down a bit farther that way, so yeah, but today we've come out to try and photograph this little cottage. We have got a little tree here which looks quite pretty, and I might try and get this from the other side of the river. There's a waterfall up here as well, which looks absolutely beautiful. Again, we have a bit of snow on the hills, and it's just freezing cold, but there's not that much water on the river, so I'm going to get a couple of shots just here. Give me a minute to set up and I'll talk you through the back of the camera as to what I'm doing. But it does look absolutely beautiful. Pretty little scene. And I love these little cottages that are just scattered about everywhere. They look so nice, so nice. So for this shot, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to do a little focus deck, literally on the base of the tree there. I'm going to shoot at f11 because I want to try and get depth of field in the shot, and hopefully shooting at the tree there may just get the cottage sharp enough so I can get away with just one image. I am just a tiny bit underexposed to try and bring some detail into the sky, but the first shot is going to be on the base of the tree there. My second shot is going to be up on the cottage just in case I do need it. What I would say to you is get extra shots just in case you need them. If you don't need them, great. But if all of a sudden you get home and you think, oh, I wish I'd have took that shot now, at least if you do take it, you have got it there and you can use it. It looks just beautiful, this does. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to move round now. So while I'm doing that, I'll put this shot on for you. Drop me a comment and let me know your thoughts on the image. What do you think of that photograph? Quite nice, a beautiful little scene it is. I've now moved just over the little river, and let me just step back a bit and I'll show you the camera. The camera's there. I'm going to put the cottage in the left hand side of the shot. We've got a little bit of snow on the hill there. One downside is we are shooting where the sun is, into the sun. The sun is obscured by clouds, but it is stopping me getting detail in the clouds, so I'm going to try and wait for a dark bit of cloud to come across just to subdue the sun a little bit more, and hopefully get more detail in that sky. I'm probably going to have to underexpose quite a bit as well, so I can see a bit of cloud coming over, so I'll talk you through the back of the camera at the shot and let's see if we can get some nice detail in the sky as well as a beautiful little scene. Looks fantastic. So for this shot I have decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot at one stop underexposed just to try and get some detail in the sky. I'm at f13, I've got 20th of a second. It is so bright here looking straight at the sun. Hopefully that shutter speed will drop when the cloud obscures the sun. But it looks beautiful, it does. There is bits of detail I can see now in the sky, so I'm going to focus up on the cottage. Going to get that shot. It does look really nice. I'm not too worried about the water in the waterfall. Normally I would shoot this between a 1/6 and an 1/8 of a second, but because it is so far away I can take pretty much whatever shutter speed comes. I'm shooting with this f50 just to get the shutter speed down. Again, it is just because it is such a bright scene, and yeah, it looks absolutely just beautiful. I'm going to try and get close to the waterfall now and see if we can pick something up down there. I'm loving this. Again, for this shot, pretty much the same settings as the last photograph, because we are still looking where the sun is. We've come down a little bit closer towards the waterfall. Again, it is still quite away from the camera itself. I'm loving all these rocks in the foreground. So the riverbed does look quite messy, and I'm actually liking that today. So I'm going to try and just get a normal shot here, no filters on. I am tempted to put a polarizer on and get right underneath the waterfall, but I think for now I'm just going to take this shot as it is. There is a little bit of snow still on the hill behind the cottage, so that looks fantastic. There's nice detail in the sky if I can get the sky to come out. It is very bright up there. If I look the other way, it looks fantastic. But where the sun is, it is still quite bright, so it is hindering the shot slightly. Hopefully in Photoshop I can pull a linear filter down and try and do something with it. But what a scene, eh? Just look at this. What a scene. It looks just tremendous, absolutely tremendous. This shot, again, I'm just literally putting the hill bang in the centre of the frame. We've got the waterfall coming in towards the left hand side, running down to the right. Cottage is just touching the right hand rule of thirds. It looks fantastic. What a scene. The settings, I'll get them up for you. ISO 100, and actually I'm going to put ISO 50 back on. F13 and 20th of a second. 2-second timer is on, and there's the image. I'll put this on for you now, and I'm also going to try a vertical shot. I'll put the both of them on now for you, and I may try and move around and try and get something a little bit different again. Let me just turn you around here, show you the views you get. I've just come up onto some rocks now. We start off here. I'll start off here looking at the shot that I'm going to take. We're elevated now, level with the cottage. We've got the waterfall below us. I'm going to slowly pan you around. Just look at this for scenery. Gribbon Cliffs, got the Isle of Stafford in the distance. Absolutely tremendous. If you fancy scenery like this, come to the Isle of Mull. There's wildlife here, there are landscape shots to be had everywhere, absolutely everywhere. It is just a beautiful, beautiful island, the Isle of Mull is. This scene here, from up here, I think I like the most. I thought that the little tree down there would have been nice from the other side. It was a nice shot, but I think as I've been walking around the scene and trying to work the scene, I've come to what I think now is a stronger image, and it does look really nice. So I'm going to grab a couple of shots here, landscape, horizontal and vertical, see what happens. I think it is going to be an horizontal shot, to be honest, just so that we can get that little bit of snow on the hill there as well. It does look just such a beautiful scene, absolutely beautiful. I am freezing cold, as you can see there's snow on the mountains. It is really, really cold today. So I'm going to grab this shot. I'm probably going to head back to the car for a cup of tea. But the beauty of this place is far outweighing how cold it is. I am absolutely in heaven. I'm in heaven. If heaven was a place on earth, here it is. Well, the cold weather has hit the battery on the camera. Let me just show you this. My battery symbol is flashing. So I think it is back to the car now and pick up a new battery and get a cup of tea. Please check out all the links below in the description. There are links to my sister and brother-in-law's guest house on the Isle of Mull. There are links to all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, right at the bottom of the description. Please check them out. Add me on social media if you want to. Please subscribe, and until next time, take it easy. And I'll drop all these images on for you again now to have a look at. Enjoy, and I'll catch you soon.